Excuse me. So it's morning time at the time of this recording. Uh, if I look like I just woke up, that's because I did. It's about 5:45, and I'm about to go for a run right after I record this episode. And I'm drinking some LMNT. It's a it's an electrolyte drink. Go check them out. DrinkLMNT.com. I don't I don't get paid for saying that. I'm not getting paid for saying that. Maybe not yet, but I usually drink it after a run or after a workout. But this morning I felt kind of, tired and weak. So I'm going to drink this and then I'll go for my run. But I'm going to enjoy it as well. Running. That's what I want to talk about. A lot of us, mostly gym bros, they shun it. They demonize running. They demonize, uh, I guess I would say, high impact cardio because, gym bros, they do tend to, hit the treadmill or the elliptical, whatever the fuck is at the gym. And they just walk. They walk for about 45 minutes, right? And then they get straight to their bro splits, right? They do their chest day, back day, and they don't run. They don't fuck with it. These are the same guys that are big, muscular. They might look good aesthetically, but they have no conditioning. They have no endurance. They can't perform. They could barely run a quarter mile without dying. And in my opinion, that's just unacceptable. In my opinion, in order to be truly fit, an all around fit person, you should be able to run and lift. You should be relatively strong and you should be able to run uh at the very least, an 8-minute mile. At least without feeling like you're about to die. That's my opinion. There are plenty of benefits to running. You will not lose your gains if you're running. Now, if you're running marathons, um, is it better to be lighter? I don't know. Maybe I know some people who've gained weight, who've gained muscle, and are running. Their PRs are better than before, like when they were just mostly running and not lifting. But I guess that's also based on how often you run, doing other styles of running like sprints and intervals and stuff like that, and threshold runs. That's going to improve your cardiovascular endurance, your performance, your marathon PRs, whatever your goal is. Yeah, and you also have the hybrid athlete. You have the hybrid athlete. They lift and they run. They look great aesthetically. You might lose some gains, yes, but there can be a balance where you don't lose your gains and you're still able to improve on your running or to maintain a certain level of cardiovascular health, right? Maintain a certain capacity of aerobics. I don't fucking know. That sounded too sciencey, right? But I think you get what I'm saying. I think everybody should be running. I think everybody should be putting in some type of cardio. If you if you're a gym bro and you lift, let's say 5 times a week, maybe on one of those rest days, you go for a run. You do about a 5K, you know, once a week. I think that's a good start. Or maybe if you can't run a 5K, do jog a little bit, walk a little bit, jog a little bit, walk a little bit until you hit that 5K mark. Like I said, there's plenty of better benefits to running. You know, obviously, strengthening the joints in the body, the knees, the ankles. Yes, you can wear it. You can get an overused injury, just like anything else you do. If you're doing bench press in the gym all the fucking time, you might develop an injury. If you're doing squats all the time, you might develop an injury, just like when you run. That's one of the reasons why, another reason why people demonize running, because bad hips, bad knees, bad ankles, fucked up joints, and chances are you're not running right. Most of us don't run with proper form. I don't think my running form is the best. I just make sure I'm not pounding the pavement too hard where like I'm starting where I would feel it in my joints. You run steady, you run easy. You control your breathing as you're running. Slow and steady. It's not a marathon. Just get out there and pound the pavement. You know what I'm saying? Get your body moving. But I do want to talk about why I run and my reasons for running. But I also want to talk about the benefits of running. I'm going to look at some links in my phone, some articles that talk about the benefits of running. I swear. It's LMNT. This shit like crack. This shit be getting a nigga. Excuse me. This shit be getting your boy hype right now. This shit be getting your boy ready to go run, ready to go work out, contracting the muscles. Yeah. So, all right. Let's talk about the benefits of running. So, according to runnersworld.com, right, studies have shown that running can help prevent obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, some cancers, and a host of other conditions. Scientists have shown that running also vastly improves the quality of your emotional and mental health. For me, that's a big one. I definitely want to dive into that. Um, yes, running can do these things, but I think an overall healthy lifestyle is what's best. Even if you're not a runner, you won't develop type 2 diabetes or heart disease, high blood pressure if you're not eating fucking ultra processed foods. You're eating healthy, whole foods, organic foods, foods from the earth, fucking meat straight from the butcher. Whatever you eat, it has to be at a very high quality and preferably a one ingredient food. All right. And be active, be working out, be lifting weights, walk, move your body. All right. Now, we're going to get into a little more detail as to what these benefits are, right? So, excuse me, according to this website, this is the 7 science backed benefits of running, whatever. Running makes you happier. All right. Why does running make you happier? Whenever you work out, especially if you're working out in the morning, you're training, you're lifting, you're running, whatever it is, you are going to come home from that run, or you're going to leave that gym in a better mood than when you got there or than when you stepped outside for the run. It's going to happen. You leave your problems at the door. You leave your problems wherever the fuck they are, and you just do your thing. You get after it. So you're going to be in a better mood, whether or not you're running or lifting. Now, exercise, like I just said, can make you feel better, and it goes beyond just the runner's high. The rush of feel good hormones known as endocannabinoids, right? Look that shit up. Physical activity like running can help reduce your risk of depressive symptoms. According to a small 2021 study published in the journal Frontiers in Psychiatry. I believe that because whenever I'm feeling down and I go for a run, it definitely kind of like lifts me up a bit. Group of researchers studied people undergoing treatment for depression and found improvements in those who participated in a 3-week exercise program. I run about twice a week, 1 to 2 times a week. It depends what I have time for, but I aim for about 5 to 10 miles a week. Most of my runs are easy runs. Sometimes I do throw in like a threshold run, a tempo run, or like intervals and stuff like that, hill sprints, just to change it up. But most of the time, it's an easy, steady run, just kind of just release some stress, and just move my body and get my body moving and keep my body lean. Really. Um, let's see what number 2 is. Actually, yeah. So running, number 2, running helps you lose or maintain weight. Anything you do, if you're living a healthy lifestyle, if you're in a calorie deficit, if you're lifting weight, you're gonna lose weight or you can maintain weight. Running just helps that. Running may give your weight loss goals an extra boost. Do some lifting and then add some running to it. You might get that extra boost to reach those weight loss goals of yours. Obviously, anything you do is going to burn calories. Sitting on your couch burns calories, right? Well, that's just the natural state. But running burns calories after you stop. Studies have shown that regular exercise boosts afterburn. That is the number of calories you burn post workout. Scientists call this EPOC, which stands for excess post oxygen consumption. That's kind of like getting a paycheck even after you retire. That's their corny analogy to it, whatever. You don't have to be sprinting. This usually happens when you're exercising at an intensity that's about 70% of your VO2 max. Number 3, running improves your overall health, not just your muscles, joints, and bones. I did briefly mention that before. So, running lowers your risk of heart disease, improves your memory, and of course, strengthens your muscles and joints, right? And recently added to that list, running improves your eyes and brain health. That I did not know. A recent study, and all this is according to runnersworld.com, comparing 100 marathon runners to people who are sedentary, revealed long distance runners have better vision and cognition thanks to the effect it has on the central nervous system. That's interesting, actually. That make you when you read shit like that, it makes you want to run more. Uh, Number 4. Actually, hold on. Remember what I said about people saying running is bad for your joints? Uh, Running has been known to support bone density. A review published in the International Journal of Research in Public Health highlighted running as one of the best forms of physical activity for preventing osteoporosis in women. Now, let me stop this real quick. I'm gonna just say this. You want to know the number one reason why you should be running? Because you have legs. Because you can move your fucking legs. Your legs work. Your lungs work. Your heart works. It might not be as strong, but they work. There's people out there that wish they could go for a run, that wish they could pound a pavement and run a marathon. Maybe they're in wheelchairs, and yes, they can go sign up for a marathon while in a wheelchair. Yes, they can, but it's not the same. It's not the same feeling. You have legs. Move your fucking body. Go for a run. Try it out. Go do a half mile. Go do a quarter mile away from your house and a quarter mile back. That's a half mile. Tell me how you feel after that. Pace yourself. Don't gas out. But do it. Move your fucking body. You have the full capability of doing that shit. You have the fullest capability of doing that shit. Number 4. Running will keep you sharper even as you age. This I didn't know that, but I will say this: if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it, right? If you're not running, you're gonna have a weak, maybe weak ass lungs, weak ass heart, weak ass blood pumping through the body, right? Because there's no true blood flow. It's not gonna flow easily through the body. I remember when back in the day I was going through the application process, the rigorous process of trying to be a cop in New York City, and I did a lot of running. I didn't do much lifting. I was pretty skinny. I mean, I still am, but I'm stronger now. But I did a lot of running, and when they checked when I did the physical and they checked like my heart and my beats per minute, the lady told me like your heart is not your heart is not even working hard to pump blood through the body. And I was like, that has to be from running. I think I would assume like, but anyway, a 2012 study published in Psychonomic Bulletin and Review concluded that the evidence is insurmountable that regular exercise helps defeat age-related mental decline, particularly functions like task switching, selective attention, and working memory. Older adults might especially experience the benefits of running, considering studies consistently find that fitter older people scored better in mental tests than their unfit peers. It ain't rocket science that as we get older, we should be more physically active. We should be moving our body, right? And we should be lifting some fucking weights. Because as we get older, we lose bone density. We get weaker. That's the true key to longevity is movement, exercise, running, lifting. That ain't rocket science. We need to be doing that as we get older. We need to train, keep training hard, but as we get older, we just have to train a little smarter. All right. In stroke patients, regular exercise improves memory, language, thinking, and judgment problems by almost 50%. Wow. The research team found significant improvements in overall brain function at the conclusion of the program, with the most improvement in attention, concentration, planning, and organizing. Running reduces your risk of cancer. This is number 5. I think just an overall healthy lifestyle can reduce your risk of cancer. All right. Whether it's running, lifting, the biggest thing is what you're eating. That's going to help prevent cancer, reduce your risk of cancer, is eating the right way, eating clean, not feeding those cancer cells with processed, greasy, fatty, unhealthy foods. Can running help? Possibly. Can exercise help? Possibly. But for me, the biggest thing, I'm not even going to read into this one because I just think the biggest thing on reducing cancer risk is just an overall healthy lifestyle, eating the right foods. Probably not this one either. Running adds years to your life. Honestly, like being healthy adds years to your life. Being stress-free adds years to your life. Yes, running. Yes, lifting weights, right? Eating a healthy diet. Connecting with people you love. That is going to add years to your life. Not being stressed out. Not being depressed. That adds years to your life. I believe this is the last but not least. Running relieves stress. And in a 2018 study published in the Journal of Neurobiology of Learning and Memory, researchers found running helps minimize the negative impacts chronic stress has on parts of the brain responsible for learning and memory. And another study in health psychology proved the negative effects of stressors, even on stressful days, remained reduced in people who are physically active. So the benefits of running include not only helping you reduce stress and get happy, but also curbing any negative side effects that come with elevated tension. And that's the end of that article. Now, that one's real big for me because sometimes we have hard days, man. Things just get hard to the point where they're unbearable, where you don't think you can handle them. And you just really hit a really low point in your day or in your life. And the scary part about it is you can stay there. You can stay in that low ass vibration, that low ass frequency, that deep depressive state of mind. That's a scary thing. And I've had plenty of days like that, and I still do. But for me, running, just getting out there, not even trying to run a certain distance or a certain pace, no music, just me with my thoughts. I get out there and I just let all that shit go. I don't think about it. I stay present with the run. I remind myself as I'm running, control your breath and stay present with the run. Let go. Lose yourself in this run. Don't worry about the pace. Don't look at your watch when it vibrates every mile to indicate that you reached a mile and another mile. Just run. Just jog. Just let that shit go. And at the end of the run, I just feel so much better. I feel like some weight was lifted off my shoulders. Did I run from anything? No. No pun intended. But I just put it on the back burner for a minute. So when I come back, I know how to handle it more efficiently. I can handle it better than before had I not run. Or just or maybe I would have just ignored it, if I didn't go for that run. I can get into this issue that I'm having, these problems that I may be having. I can approach them with a stress-free attitude, with a positive attitude, and I'll just handle it one by one if it's multiple issues. That's, for me, that's one of the biggest things that running has helped me with, right? Running just hits different, man. Like, listen, I enjoy lifting weights. I love calisthenics. I love me some good pull-ups, push-ups, some squats, some deadlifts, the bro stuff, the cleans, the presses. But it just does not compare to how you feel after you run. It's a different feeling. It's just a different feeling. Like, I just can't even explain it. It's just different. Like, the way running makes me feel personally, I don't know. I just can't explain it. But it just doesn't compare to lifting weights. I think we should be doing both. But try running. Maybe if all you do is lift, take a couple weeks off of lifting. Take a couple of weeks away from the gym. Or just go to the gym one day a week. Focus on running a couple times a week for those 2 weeks. It's different, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's so different. It helps me relieve stress. I don't put music. Like I said, it's just me, the cars, whatever, or I'm at the park, the birds, the wildlife, the squirrels, other runners, and just that energy of other runners. That too, like just being around other runners. Like, I did a half marathon last year, and you're by yourself in your head, right? But you're around all those people. You're around other runners, right? You're around cheering spectators. And that just makes, like, you're not thinking about, damn, I got a fucking 6 more miles to go. Like, you're just in that shit. Like, you're in it with other people. Like, that community is dope too. Like, the gym bro community, the gym community, they tend to be hating on each other and be very competitive. And nah, y'all need to start running. Like, for me, like I said, the biggest reason why I run is to reduce stress. And I like staying lean. I like to stay lean. I like to know that I have good cardiovascular health. I like to know that I can keep up with my daughter without being gassed out. She has to keep up with me. Fuck that. I like to know that I can keep up with her. I'm lean. My joints are strong. My joints are mobile. It's not about running a marathon or how fast I can run, but I got strong heart. I think I got good cardio. I think I got pretty solid lungs. That's my opinion. There's another article I kind of just want to run through real quick. I'm not even gonna like. Running improves cardiovascular health. We know that. Running builds muscular strength. Let's get into that one real quick. As some of us, this is themanual.com. As long as you properly fueling your body with enough calories and protein to support your training, and running can help build muscle and increase strength. As a total body workout, running strengthens your legs, core, and upper body. I've seen some runners with some nice fucking legs. I don't mean marathon runners with fucking bony legs. I've seen like like or even marathon people who fuel themselves properly. They got some pretty nice, solid, not too big, not too small, just nice, strong legs. Running increases bone density. We talked about that. Uh, Running improves markers of health. Like we talked about lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol, etc. Running reduces stress. That's huge. I just spoke about that. Running boosts confidence. Running can help develop a sense of self-efficacy and boost your self-confidence. I just enjoy running. Like, you feel good after that shit. You know, Running burns calories. Obviously, everything you can do burn calories. Running is accessible. Running is free. That's one of the biggest things. You don't gotta pay to go running, unless you like running on a treadmill, which I don't know why the fuck you would want to. But running is free. Unless you're paying for a gym membership to go run on a treadmill, running is free. You can run outside. You can run in the heat. You can run in the cold. You can run in the rain. You can run in the snow. That shit don't cost nothing, but it does build discipline, especially when you're running up in those crazy conditions. I ran in the snow. I ran in the rain. I ran in cold ass weather. I ran in hot ass weather. Hot to the point where like, yo, stay your ass home, bro. It's too hot. Nah, I'm out there running. Running improves your mood. I agree. Like I always feel better after a run. I feel my mood is a lot better. I'm not thinking about any negative shit. Um, I just feel overall mentally uh in a better state of mind. Physically, I feel relaxed. I might be, a little tight in the lower extremities of the body, but I feel more relaxed and I could just go on about my day and um just worry free. Not really thinking about much or not letting it get to me. Running can connect you to nature, and yeah, this is definitely something like I said before, like running with no music, running in the park with the trees and wildlife, and and uh and with the birds, listening to the birds sing, listening to the birds do their thing, right? Don't mind me, I'm gonna eat some of this banana. uh Need something for the run, right? If you choose to run outside, running gives you a chance to unplug from technology. That's if you're running without your fucking music and without your fucking watch, right? Much of our lives take place inside these days. We have access to everything. We don't have to leave the house. That's why so many of us are out of shape, obese, unhealthy, and living sedentary lifestyles because we can do everything from home. A lot of us work from home post pandemic, right? Uh, uh, DoorDash, Grubhub, you don't have to leave your house. You want groceries, you don't have to leave your house. Now, let's see. Running outside or exercising outside provides significant mental health benefits over indoor workouts. Whether you find a peaceful wooded trail or local park, getting outside while running as a nature is a sure way to soak up some vitamin D and fresh air. We all know vitamin D can improve your immunity and your health, overall health, of course. So get out there, get some sun. Running can be social. I mentioned running community. The running community, so supportive. Everybody cool. Um, it's not very competitive unless you're like a competitive marathon runner. People just out there running. People just out there. They want to get the blood pumping. They want to get the heart going. And, you know, a lot of people connect and socialize. There's running clubs. So why not run? Why not try it out? Go for one run a week. Run 1 mile a week. 1 mile a day or a few miles a week, and just get after it. It's going to improve so many things in your life. Your confidence, your stress level, or how to handle stress, how to deal with stress, your muscular endurance, your cardiovascular endurance, uh, weight control, right? Community. You might find a potential significant other on that trail, on that road, while running. You never know. You connect with others, but you need to be outside running. You need to try it out. It's different. Like I said, it's different. It hits different. It's different for the mental. Control that depression, control that anxiety, relieve some stress. Get out there, move your body, right? Now, I wanted to talk about that, benefits of running, why running. Like I said, for me, the biggest thing is stress relief, and just dealing with sometimes depressive state of minds, depressive states of mind. But I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope you're motivated to give running a try, and I hope you stick to it if you give it a try. It's going to help you in more ways than one. It's going to help you. It's not going to just physically help you. It's going to mentally help you. And I think that's bigger than the physical. But they go hand in hand and it's all connected. Just make sure if you decide to go for that run, make sure you warm up properly. Make sure you dress accordingly, depending on the weather. Prepare yourself. Make sure you're wearing the right shoes. Work on your form. Control your runs. Steady paces. Don't gas yourself out. Just take it easy. Don't worry about how far you're going to run. Run around the block. That's a start. Just run around the block. All right. But let me know what you thought of this episode. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find me on YouTube at Herrera Health and Wellness. You can find me on Instagram at Herrera Health and Wellness. At Herrera Health and Wellness. You can email me at herrerahealthandwellness@gmail.com. Maybe you don't know how to get started or where to get started. Just hit me up. I can help you with that. And we could go from there. I'm not going to drag this out. I'm going for my run. Thank you for listening. Train the body. Train the mind. Peace, y'all.